Oh, hello everyone. It's Mr. Shigo here, and today we're going to kind of review this movie. Pretty much, it's called Trick or Treat. This one came out in 2007, so that was like 17 years old. Well, it will be in December, but this is almost an 18-year-old movie. So basically, the plot of this movie it the main villain of this is Sam, the trick-or-treating demon, wearing orange footy pajamas with a burlap sack over his head. The character appears in each story in this movie, which one of the characters breaks the Halloween decoration. So, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and explain what this is about, just so you guys want to know what it is about. Now, as you can see here, there is a couple stories in each movie. So, the plot basically takes place on Halloween night on a fictional town of Warren City, Ohio. So, yeah, the center of the story is Sam, a particular trick or treater in orange pajamas costume, who appears to enforce the rules of Halloween. So, basically, in the opening of scene, basically Emma and her loving husband Henry return home on a celebratory night. Emma, who hates Halloween, blows out their jack-o'-lanterns before midnight against Harry's device as Henry falls asleep in the house. Emma tears down the decorations but gets murdered, unfortunately. And basically, Charlie vandalizes a jack-o'-lanterns to steal money in one story when Principal Stephen Wilkins catches him, offers him candy. However, though, what happens is Charlie begins vomiting violently, and it turns out that the candy was poisoned with cyanide, is what really killed him. So, as the principal tries to bury Charlie in the backyard of another victim, but does get his son Billy pretty much was pretty much in this whole situation, tries to get, you know, Wilkins eventually. But what's really surprising is Wilkins guides Billy downstairs to carve a jack-o'-lantern, when the twisted jack-o'-lantern they were about to carve is Charlie's severed head. So the next story basically is the Halloween school bus massacre. And what that one is about a group of teenage trick-or-treaters, Macy, Chip, Schreider, and Sarah, meet the devout Halloween traditionalist Rhonda. Macy leads the group of a flooded quarry and recounts the legend of the Magic School Bus Massacre. So basically, what that happens in it is basically the parents of 8 mentally disabled children bribe their bus driver to dispose of them. Things go awry when a child dressed as a Dracula gets loose and drives the bus off a cliff into the quarry. All the children drown, but however, the driver is the only survivor, was never heard from again. No one had tried to find the bus, as people didn't want it found. So basically, Macy leaves the 8 jack-o'-lanterns by the lake as a tribute to the deceased. The group splits up eventually, and some of the characters get, pursued by the drowned children who are now zombies, which I thought it was pretty interesting and really a really good story. Next we have is the surprise party. Basically, Lori, a self-conscious 22-year-old from out of town, joins her sister Danielle and Maria, friends, and Janet for Halloween. So, of course, they pretty much Mrs. Trick-or-treating as the uncaring of her friends, and her sister's talks of dates. So basically, the girls shed their clothing skin, revealing their werewolf bodies, having chosen Wilkins as their first kill, and he truly deserves it. So that is actually another story which I thought it was really disturbing, but also pretty good. So Craig, a grumpy Halloween hater, dresses up as his dog to scare the trick or treaters off his doorstep. However, he eventually his front of his house gets egged, and one of the jack-o'-lanterns in the hallways and ceiling are crawled up. Sam eventually kills Craig and attacks him. So basically, it turns out that Craig was the real missing driver from the school bus massacre, which was later revealed. And with that being said, he didn't really kill Greg eventually, but Craig eventually survived. But he, of course, gets pretty much, gets torn apart by the zombies from the children from a bus at the movie. And that's basically the plot of this. Well, I definitely have to say that this movie was definitely pretty interesting. I mean, the film of this was filmed in British Columbia, originally stated for October 5th, 2007, but it was announced that September 2007 that the film had to be pushed back after many festival screenings. So, I personally thought it was a really good and well made. There is a possible sequel. I heard there's rumors about it going on. I don't even know if that's true or not. So there's definitely that. But let me talk about this movie. I personally thought it was really neat and well done with all the different stories that were incorporated into this. I personally thought they were all really neat. I like all the stories in this, but I personally would have to say the school bus massacre was definitely one of my favorite parts of this movie. Now, I haven't seen this movie in like a really long time, but I have to say it's definitely a really good movie if you're a horror fanatic. Like, if you're a horror fanatic and you love horror movies and that, you definitely would like this movie if you've not seen it. So I basically have seen this, like, I think I was in my teens, like maybe 16 or something. I can't remember when I first watched this movie because it's been so long, but I did watch it and obviously I really liked it. I thought it was really neat. So with that being said, I personally liked Trick or Treat. I thought it was really neat. It's a really good story. I personally really enjoyed it. And with that today, today is October 30th and tomorrow is Halloween. So there will be, some Halloween horror stories coming to my, backup channel. So this is actually really good. But I personally really have to say the gore of this was pretty good. I thought it was really neat and well done. The concept of it is pretty interesting with all the stories and all mashed up into one movie, which I thought that was really neat and well done. I personally like the concept of it. I thought it was really neat and done too. So I definitely have to say this movie is definitely one that you should really add to your collection. If you're a horror fanatic like myself or you want to watch a good Halloween movie, I can easily recommend this one. So with that being said and that being the case, I'm going to go up with our score. And that movie was Trick or Treat. I am going to give this movie 9 out of 10 stars. A really neat and well done film. I personally really liked it a lot, especially for something that was made in 2007, which is 17 years ago. I definitely have to say it was really neat. I like the stories that were all mashed up into one movie. I mean, I like the bus massacre story. I thought that was really neat and done and pretty interesting. I personally love this movie. I mean, the actors did a great job. Even though there were actors I don't recognize, but they were actually pretty good actors for the movie. And, when I first watched this film, I wasn't really a fan of it, but that was when I was younger. But watching it again as an adult, I obviously still really have to say that it's definitely one you should really add to your collection. This movie is awesome. So, I guess with that being said and that being the case, what did you guys personally think of this movie? Did you enjoy it? Did you not? Also, what we have done personally to help make this movie a lot better? Feel free to let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below. I'm Miss Dark Shigo. Thank you so much for watching today's video. And if you enjoyed this channel, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Ring the bell for notifications to when I upload so that way you guys will not miss an upload. And as always, if you guys want to go follow my main account known as The Lion Queen or Shadow the Lion Queen, thank you so much for, subbing to that one. Also, sub to my main channel if you've not subbed to it yet. And as always, I'll be seeing you guys all in the next video. And as always, I'll see you all next time.